Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I sent up here in Creighton, Nebraska. They finally started getting me unloaded. And looking at some stuff on Facebook. Come across something I shared a couple years ago. This was wrote back in 1931. And it's called, stated way back in 1931, and it says it all. And it does. It says, you cannot legislate the poor into freedom by legislating the wealthy out of freedom. What one person receives without working for, another person must work for without receiving. The government cannot give to anybody anything. Dadgummit, that aggravates me. Hold on, peoples. Mumble, bad word. We'll deal with that. There it is. Now then. Let's see. The government cannot give to anybody anything that the government does not first have to take from someone else. When half the people get the idea that they do not have to work because the other half is going to take care of them, and when the other half gets the idea that it does no good to work because somebody else is going to get what they worked for. That, my dear friend, is about the end of any nation. You cannot multiply wealth by dividing it. That was, what was his name? Come on here. Dr. Adrian Rogers in 1931. You know, that's something that a bunch of us have been screaming for a long time. Our nation has gotten to be a bunch of freeloaders, whether they like it or not. The government quit trying to create jobs or find ways of putting the American people to work when they discovered that if they gave them free shit, they'd vote for them. Oh wow. So we came up with a free shit army. And that's what it is. And most of the time, it rules. More often than not. I mean, when you can work for a living, but the unemployed can outvote you and take away your paycheck, something is wrong. And that's what it is when the politicians are shooting for that vote. That is why the Democrats push so hard in the inner cities. They want very much to get all the votes they can in the inner cities, and then after the election, they're out there, they're gone, they don't care. See you next election. And all the poor folks up there remain poor. The Democrats will throw them a bone or two, and during their tenure, and it's wrong. I firmly believe, which I know I'll make a lot of people mad, I firmly believe that if you are not a working, contributing member of society, or have been and are properly retired and whatnot, you should not be allowed to vote. If you are making a life out of welfare, you should not be allowed to vote. And that is a whole lot of the problem, is that the people that are living off of the system, they vote for those that they think are going to give them more or nothing. And I have a couple of children that I have tried to tell them numerous times when they get excited about the government's going to give me something. I said, the government can't give you a damn thing unless they take it from me first. The government does not create jobs. The only jobs the government can create are more government jobs. And to pay those people that they hire for government jobs, they have to raise the taxes on the working people. The government does not manufacture nothing. They don't do nothing to earn money except to take money from the citizens. So when they go hollering like Obama liked hollering how he created all these jobs, no, he created some IRS jobs. What does the IRS do? They go around and rob me and you. Period. You know? And he simply did that because of Obamacare. He knew there'd be a lot of people not paying their share because they getting raped because of Obamacare. The government had the habit of making money. Literally printing money. That does not help with our economy. If anything, it hurts us. It makes each dollar worth less. But they can flood the market with a whole bunch more paper money and think they've done something. So, just some room for thought for some of y'all that ain't got a clue about how it all works. The government is not your friend that is going to create a job for you, pay you massive amounts of money and all this, and it not hurt anybody else. Anything, absolutely anything that you get from the government was taken from citizens. The only fair thing that the government can give you that should have been rightfully the citizens' money is Social Security. We all have been paying into Social Security and Medicaid, Medicare. I get those two mixed up. But we've all been paying into those for years for when we get old.
If you work.
If you worked, you was paying into them. Those are not entitlements. Those, well, actually, I guess those would be entitlements because you paid in for it. The one that did not work for them and getting them on the welfare line, those are not entitlements. That's a handout. Don't get me started. Oh, too late. So, and see, and that's what's got, another thing's got a lot of people mad that's paying attention, is us working class have been paying into the Social Security and all this stuff all these years, and the politicians trying to get more votes rob our money that we've been paying in to give to people that's too damn lazy to get a job so that they will vote for them, and now they're hollering, oh, shucky darn, y'all ain't got your retirement money. That ain't our fault. Let's just move retirement back. It was 62, now it's 65. I think they're trying to push it to 67. It's crazy. Wait a damn minute. I worked for mine. But yeah, that little saying that I read to you there. You cannot create wealth by dividing it. You can't take what I've made, cut it in half, and give half of it to a lazy cuss and say, you're both wealthy. No, I just got robbed and he got a handout. I'm hoping Mr. Trump and his business associates that he's putting into offices are going to straighten a lot of this nonsense out. I have my hopes. He's going to have a battle because these politicians that's been robbing us for all these years are not going to like to see their system that they have laid out get derailed. The Trump train is coming. Y'all remember, God loves you. I do too. I have issues with our government. You might have noticed that. Y'all have a good day. Bye.